10, 11, well, 8, 9, and 10 are still masters rowing, but then we hit the under 19 category, which is the junior rowing. Then we have some really serious star power over here with athletes that have raced at Youth Olympic Games, World Rowing Junior Championship medalists from 2 years ago, from last year even. Then we have some medal ceremonies coming up. And then we get to the big dogs. Lightweight women's under 23 and lightweight women with a special guest in there. I won't spoil the secret just yet. And then we have the lightweight men's under 23 and the lightweight men. And we have an absolute superstar for you. We have Jason Osborne of Germany, who is the reigning world champion in the lightweight men's single scull. He's here to race today, and he's going to face off against the likes of Martino Goretti, Italian legend of rowing, very experienced, and that's bound to be a very interesting race. So a couple of races down, we're starting to hit the elite fields. And I hope you're bracing yourselves already, because we have in the men's category and the women's categories pretty much the entire national team of the United States. So we have the women from the last year's World Championship crew in the women's 8, and we have the men also here. So I hope you're ready for that one, because that's going to be a spectacle to behold. So a couple of minutes down from the next race, which is still masters rowing. We'll continue that for at least 3 to 4 more races until we hit the junior events, then on to under 23 open category, and we're ending up with a really nice couple of mixed relay and sprint events. So don't go anywhere. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. It's still 10:36 in the morning, so there's plenty of time, plenty of races to enjoy. All right, it's that time of the day again. Stop rowing. Prepare for the race. Handles down. And let their flywheels come to a standstill. There we have it. Yeah, we're underway with bank number A, bank number B also sitting ready for their start. And there we have it, race number 7.
You can see everybody has a little different technique on how they get the erg started. The standard start is 3/4, half, 3/4 length and full. But everybody has their own thing to get that wheel going as quick as possible down to the pace they want.
Whatever gets you into the rhythm the best, that's pretty much what's the secret. If it works for you to do 3/4, 3/4, 3/4 full slide, go for it. as long as it gets you in the right rhythm, the right mood, the right setup for your 2K race.
Correct. There's no winning recipe for the start. Just get off the line.
So interestingly enough, we're pretty much full out over the spectrum of Masters athletes right now. If you look at bank number 8, which is on the left side of your screen, we can see lightweight women's 27 category, which is, I'm older than that one, so I feel really lazy standing over here right now. But we also have on the right side of the screen the lightweight men's 65 category. So we have grizzled veterans against relatively young veterans, if you will.
I think this is going to be a great race because they're pulling similar splits here on the men and women's side.
So you can see there, ergs number 1, 2, and 3. United States, Dos Santos, Abreu Monda also from the United States, and then we have Hansen from Denmark. And right now, it's Abreu with a slight lead, pulling 152. Hansen, similar scores, I would say about 10 meters down or so. So ergs number 2 and 3 really evenly matched. And there you have it indeed. Only a couple of meters down. And here we have the heavyweight men's 65 category. Richard Stout from Canada, coming from the north. And he's currently overall in the lead for the Masters men with a 141, but only by a whisker, 1 meter ahead of erg number 48.
Today we have Eva Obradovic representing the USA, but she represented Serbia in the 2008 Olympics. She's coming in at her steady pace as she typically does in her race, 144. You'll be able to see her carry that throughout the race.
Yeah, Eva Obradovic, she was a really formidable single sculler 11 years ago, still is a formidable erger. That's what I would say. And it's Eva Obradovic is one of those athletes who still continue to be active in the sport, even though their Olympic rowing days, their World Championship superstar days, and the spotlights are over. They're still so much in love with the sport that they actually come over here to Long Beach and say, I would still want to compete. I love to hate the erg, but right now I love the erg so much.
They still love that pain.
Exactly. Great race developing there in the men's 65 division between Crum and Stouts. Age-old rivalry between the United States and Canada for bragging rights in the dressing room. Will it be Maple Leaf or will it be a soaring eagle?
I forgot to wear my eagle today.
Your stuffed eagle, you promised.
Yes, I know.
And in the meantime, at the lightweight women 36-42 categories, Heather Kenton with an impressive lead so far. Really pulling far out ahead.
You can see Eva and Emily right here next to one another. They're long, full strokes. That's going to make that wheel go faster if they can keep that pace, that length.
Eva Obradovic, United States 145, which means that we might see for the first time today a female athlete breaking the magical 7-minute mark. We're bound to have a couple of them today, but we weren't exactly expecting it right now, maybe.
Nope. It feels like a fast day, though.
It feels like a really fast day.
It's in the air.
Yeah, it's in the air. I mean, normally you have these indoor events, you know, the air is a little bit hot and steamy, less oxygen, and it's really tough to breathe. But right now, I'm feeling confident we're going to get some really fast time. As in Eva Obradovic still on pace to go under 7 minutes. Really impressive stuff, but also let's just see that Pierce still in the lead in that women's 35 category from Great Britain.
We have the Master G category, ages 65 to 69. These men are lightweight, so they had to meet a standard of hitting a specific weight to compete in this category.
Steve Crum still the number one, 30-odd meters ahead, 140 on his screen. And Richard Stout is finding the pace a little bit too hot to handle right now with about 500 meters to go.
We have the other Dresgacker brother responsible for creating these wonderfully awful machines, competing as well, sitting in 6th place. still holding a 146 pace. Nice job, Peter.
There we have him on the right. That's Steve Crum, the fastest man right now on the ergs. Still pulling that 138, which means we're dipping below 640 for these Masters. Men's 65, below 640. I feel so incredibly slow right now.
I think they're redefining what Masters actually means.
Maybe it's just mastering the entire...
Master and Commander.
Exactly. Steve Crum, 200 meters to go for him. He's even going towards 135. Ladies and gentlemen, 135 for Steve Crum as he opens up the gap. 134 even for Steve Crum of the United States of America.
You can see he's connected right off that catch. That helps get you better numbers, faster speeds.
And in the meantime, it's Richard Stout who's being overtaken by Cooper of the United States. So now Richard Stouts of Canada dropping back to third, but Master and Commander of the men's 65 division. Hands down.
The ladies
Steve
are
Crum.
coming in. Last 100 meters. Dropping the hammer. Eva's coming in at 144. Looks like Heather Pierce is going to hang on.
There we have it. We had the 634.1 for Steve Crum, and we have the 652.8 for Pierce of Great Britain, and also Eva Obradovic with 655.5, dipping below that magical 7-minute mark. Really impressive stuff by these super talented ladies. Magnussen of Denmark also across the line. There we have it, McGrath of the United States, Flores. Results slowly but steadily trickling in, but standout performances so far by these Masters rowers, both male and female.
So Makio, what's your favorite part of the race?
My favorite part of the race is the hour after the race when you've caught your breath and you're finally able to talk again. That's pretty much my favorite part of the race.
The beer o'clock?
The beer o'clock, probably, yeah. No, but in all honesty, my favorite part of the race was like the first couple of strokes that you would get for free. The first 10 strokes, that's when I would feel comfortable, and then the dread would kick in pretty soon after. And then you would feel horrible for about 1,800 meters. And if you had a nice race in the final 200 meters, you could actually pull up, you know, that's the nice races. If it gets dark around then, it gets very, very dark indeed.
Yes.
So, tripping across the line, Lambert of the United States, also Bergami of the United States, and Rasmussen, our lightweight men's 65 Lone Ranger, soldiering on erg number 39.
Keeping that steady rhythm. Here he is coming in the last 100 meters. Everybody make some noise.
Jan Erik C. Rasmussen of Norway. I said Lone Ranger, Lone Viking might probably be more appropriate for him. 60 to 65 category as he ekes closer to the finish line. Couple of more strokes to go for him. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for all of these athletes. 6:34.1. Fastest time we've seen today so far. Crum. And let's not forget to mention both Eva Obradovic with 6:55.5. But, you know, there's always one more. 6:52.8. Wow. That's really fast. So there we have it on the screen. 6:50.6. See Garrett Laflowich in the lightweight men's 65 category, and then the heavyweight men's 65 category. There you have it with the red underline under the number 1. Steve Crum, 138.5 on average. But also hats off to Laflowich of France for 142.6 on average. Also well below the 7-minute mark.
That's fantastic, and it's so early in the season too. I wonder how long they've been doing these short pieces to prepare for the 2,000 meters.
They must be training all winter for this.
Oh, so painful. So it takes so long to get warmed up.
Exactly, in a cold, cold winter. Even here in California it gets cold.
Even here, with the flamingos everywhere.
That's why we're indoor rowing, to keep away from the cold. So, ladies and gentlemen, race number 7's in the bag. Race number 8 just around the corner. Again, masters rowing. And you can see them warming up right now. A couple of rowers from Germany. Team Germany always